Okay, a little recap this morning. We wanted to buy 44s to 46s. The low was 46 even. You could have been long at 46.75. Ultimately, we got up to 54.75 this morning on our email. You can go back and check it. If the market can't take out 1950 and hold, can be short. Best sell band this morning will be 1954 to 1959. So, and the high happens to be 54.75. So we did a pretty damn good job for you this morning. Right now, it looks like maybe we're going to close this baby in the 48 to 49 area. If we can't, we come back up and like we said earlier, we can't get through this 48, 49 area. And it starts lower, you want to get short on that particular play. But we did a pretty good job for you this morning. Okay, what do we have on our F1 screen on the E-mini? We have ourselves a higher low that you can see right here and a higher high. So we can definitely be long, look to buy into weakness. And then first we're going to have to take out that 48 to 50 area, and then we're going to have to take out 54.75 to stick with our length. Some profit taking is expected, but a higher low and a higher high generally leads to a retest of the high end or higher prices. Now, taking a look at the F2 screen, if we put all of this together, you can see that we're still dealing with a pretty strong P with a move out of the middle right there. And while markets can and do correct, the expectations were to get to 1950. We made it to 1954.75. So looking at this particular screen, assuming a close right here at 48.50. Don't know where the close is going to be, so this is a bit presumptuous, but it has worked pretty well for us over time. The easiest trade to see is failure to take out 50. So selling failure to take out 49 to 51 will be sell 1, and then our 54, 56 will be sell 2. The market has achieved its goals. I like the buy side still, so I will leave it where we had it this morning, 44, 46. Then our 40, 42. The only news we have tomorrow is JOLTS, which some people read as a strength. It can show you strength in the job market and wholesale inventory. So we don't have any news tomorrow that will really affect the trading. But we had a good day today. And that's not bad when you're moving and trading in uncharted territories. Okay, this morning starting out in the note, we wanted to sell 7s to 11s. We hope to buy 124. 01s, or better, the low is 2. So we didn't get our trade. We had a pretty nice, we had a high that was set in Globex, and that held. The opening and the high were one and the same. That's usually the clearest indicator you're going to get of direction, is when that happens. So looking at our screen right here, on our F1, we've got a lower high and a lower low. That means the sell side of the market is one that we would favor off of this. But having said that, tomorrow is the 3-year auction, so I really think we're going to be buying. I'd like to buy into weakness in anticipation of a good 3-year auction. So on our F2 screen, where would we put the buy? The low today was 2. They still might get stops beneath that, so we'll make 31 to 02 by 1. Tomorrow's news is inconsequential. The action's going to be the 3-year auction. That's almost always a good one, so we'll make 3 to 31 by 1. And 25 to 29 is buy 2. But I like the buy side tomorrow because it's the start of the auction week, and they don't move paper with prices going straight down. Right off the bat, we can sell 7s to 11s, unless the E-mini's in a meltdown. If the E-mini's in a meltdown, we do not want that trade. And then 15s to 19s will be sell 2. But taking a look at where the market needs a little volume, this 6 to 10 area, I think we got a pretty good chance to get into that for tomorrow's auction anyway. Capping that up on top will be this volume at 16. So structurally, the best sell I see would be a limit sell at 15, just for planning purposes tomorrow, and we'll see how that holds up. The knob spread strengthened today, as it usually does. This is the easiest play going, folks. And we saw the paper move to the long side of the knob spread Friday. Today they added to that, so the knob spread's back over 11. Wish Jimmy was with us, but he's an E-mini trader and misses tracking of that. But we'll be able to live with that. And here's the ZB. Gosh, eyes work. It moved on me. Too many charts open. I'll have to go back and whittle down those charts so I don't lose my spot like that. So we're going to count on a strengthening knob spread this week without a major piece of news, and we don't have it. We're definitely looking at a stronger pattern today in this contract than we did in the 10-year. And our last rotate down was 3, so we're going to try to buy 1s to 5s. And then 29s to 25s. On the sell side, we can take a shot in Globex at 11 to 15. We'll probably raise that tomorrow, though. We got a shot at one more rotate down, and then 19 to 23. But again, the knob spread during auction week it's just what they do. And the reason is they can't move paper when the market is selling, so they've got to support the market. And with that little tidbit of information, it should serve you well over the years. Okay, I see gold stuck in a trading range. We still have a seller at 60. We'll take a quick look at the F1 screen. We have this attractor down there in the on this scale. Now this is a $5 scale, and there's a lot of data in this. So, but you can see we've got a pretty clean break in the market in this 40 area, and you can see over the top that this 60 area has held. So, and we're definitely dealing with a B shape. Again, the retail accounts buy gold on weakness. I'm not saying the large institutions are selling or liquidating gold. I think everybody kind of wants to buy it, but they're not accumulating gold in the futures markets like they used to. So we've taken the large institution out of it. Got a B means we might be a little lower in the overnight session, but we held in pretty good today. So we've got this area right in here, this 46 to 50, where there was pretty good support. You can see it again right in here. So we'll split the difference. We'll make 48.50 by 1. And then we'll go down here in the 43.45 for buy 2. Maybe be a little bit lower overnight. On the sell side, 57 to 60. Not too excited about getting really, really short this contract. But those areas should give us some wiggle room. Put the trades on and see what happens. So the buys at play for stops below 50. And the 43.45 is stops below 45. Looking quickly at the euro, again, you know, when it comes to the Fed, you can't fight the Fed at all. I mean, you just get your head handed to you. But the European Central Bank has wanted the euro to be lower since late last fall, and they have not had much success rhetorically beating the market down. So when we take a look at the F1 screen right here, I just want to show you we're dealing with a pretty pronounced B. And you can see right in here, we're at support, this 75 to 85 area support. If we can get through that, we've got the attractor down here at 35 right here. So I'm playing for a trade down to that 25 to 35 area. And so if we can bust 75, I think we've got a good shot at getting down there. And looking at the F2 screen, got a B pattern. It finished weak. So I think we got a fair shot of taking out 75. So where will the next little band of support be? Okay, Globex, so this 35.90 to 36 even is our sell 1. It is aggressive. Then 15 to 25 is sell 2. On the buy side, we have the C period low at 75. We've got a 3-letter ledge down here at 52. And we got a 2-letter ledge down here at 28. So I think we're headed a little bit lower. Let's make it 50 to 60 buy 1. And then 30 to 40, picking up that 35 that I showed you on the other chart for buy 2. Okay, crude dances to its own drummer. What affects crude quite often doesn't affect the other markets. It's not an easy read fundamentally. The fundamentals are, there's another article out over the weekend. You know, what's this madness? Crude at $102 a barrel. And the gist of that article was speculation. We have had the drumbeat of war. China is still beating that drum in the South China Sea between Vietnam and the Philippines. They want to put a military base right in between those and the Spratly Islands. They were fighting over the Spratly Islands, Vietnam and China, and the Philippines when I was participating in. I guess it's going to be our third bad war to have been in since World War II. Now Vietnam, Iraq is now a bad war, and Afghanistan, which was the good war, is now being declared the bad war too. So we got a P. We're headed higher. First sell zone is going to be 50 to 75. S2, 15 to 15 and a quarter, 105 to 105 and a quarter. On the buy side, last rotate down was 14. We're at 41. So let's make it 104, 104 and a quarter for buy 1. I would like to see early weakness. I wouldn't like, if the market opens higher and trades higher, I'm on the sell side. But if it opens soft, I can buy into that first rotate down to see if we can extend today's range. And that's it for June 9th, 2014. We had another really, really, really good day. And it is summer. Things are going to slow down. We're going to be faced with low volume days, not a lot going on. You got to make your trade on that first rotation if you're going to have a shot at the day's range. You can't hang around. So with that said, I'll see you at 6:45 Central, bright and early in the a.m., ready to shake the CME's money tree one more time again, as a famous rhythm and blues singer used to say. Catch y'all later.